Yep, that's the one. Hello, Internet. It's me, Ruby Ray. Welcome to my channel where I just talk about the stuff that concern me and my life and my thoughts on politics and being trans and all of those things. And today we really need to talk about dead naming and misgendering. If you are the parent of a transgender person, you really need to listen to this, especially if you haven't accepted their pronouns, their name. And by that I mean their true name, their chosen name. And if you still feel like you have naming rights, you don't. This is not Build-A-Bear. There is this idea that you just place someone's trans identity on a shelf when you talk to them. Like, we'll deal with that later. Right now, I want the version of you that makes me comfortable. And I'm sorry, but no, that's not how people work. That's not how love works. Let me explain something. When someone I love uses the name I used to carry, it creates a very specific, very visceral response. And I want to be clear, slip-ups don't count. Slip-ups happen. I slip up sometimes. I've misgendered myself. Brains are weird and we move on, okay? What I'm talking about is choice. When you sit down and you open your phone and you type out a message, look at the name that you know someone uses now, and then deliberately choose to use the old one. You're taking agency. It's not confusion. It's not a slip up. It's malice. And at that point, you are no longer acting from love or care. You're acting from control. You've opted out of empathy. And what you're asking, whether you realize it or not, is for that person to put their identity, their self-image, their dignity on a coat rack so you can have a conversation with them without discomfort. And every single time you do that, it hurts them. Not metaphorically. They're not being sensitive. It hurts. There is a physical response. It's like taking a knife to someone's sense of self. And yes, I'll say it. It's bullying. You are bullying the people that you love. It's not different because it's dressed up as parental care, because it's not. You're not concerned. You're not concerned for their well-being. If you really need to talk about your feelings, and that part is valid, of course. They're very aware of how valid it is. There is a way to do that. And you do that by starting with their name. You respect their identity. And then you say, can I talk to you about how I'm feeling? What you don't get to do is open the conversation by denying who they are and then ask for closeness, because that's not a bridge that can ever be built. It collapses immediately. Their name is not going to change. I'm sorry, you don't get a vote. I know that part stings. Growth can sting, but it's time for you to grow. Here's the thing that people often miss. That trans person doesn't want to cut you out of their life. If they did, they would already be gone. Distance only happens when staying costs too much. And if you force them to choose between ongoing pain and their dignity, they'll have 3 options: fight, plea, or walk away. None of those are wins for them or for you. At the end of the day, someone's identity isn't owned by anyone else. We respect people's names, titles, marriages, religions, and nicknames every single day without acting like it's some kind of philosophical crisis. This isn't different. It's just unfamiliar, and unfamiliar is survivable. Okay? You can survive this. You just have to respect them. I love you. Bye. Yep. That's the one.